Hello and welcome to Crafting Unedited. My name's Sierra and today we are going to learn about layering HTV or iron-on vinyl. I did a video maybe a week ago, I'm not sure, I don't remember, on how to create layers in Design Space and how to create your own images and shadow fonts. This is the second part to shadow fonts that I told you that I would show you how to do the iron-on process. I've already cut my materials, so I don't need to do that part, which is great. But the shadow fonts, it is layering, because if you don't layer it, then it's not going to be a shadow font unless you're doing a print then cut image. And we're not doing that. I have two layers. I did a shadow font or shadowed effect on a font, and I did this. It's going to say Chaos Coordinator, and you see I have my shadow and I have my base. So the base is actually this gorgeous glittery white. I don't know if you guys can see that. I hope you can, because it is stunning. And then just a plain black. I used Sizer Easy Weed for both. This is the matte black for the Sizer Easy Weed. And this is, I don't remember, glitter. Lots of glitter. It is like, it's not the silver glitter where it's just the single color on white. I need to find out the name of this. I'll find it for you guys and I'll put it in the description for you because it is stunning. It's like a diamond. It's gorgeous. It's got all the colors of glitter, but they're so tiny that it makes it look like my diamond ring. It's so pretty though. If you love glitz and glam, you would love this color. All right, so let's dive in. We've got our cut and weeded images or decals. We're gonna set those over here for the moment right there. And I've already got my press heating up. I have it set to 250 and for 30 seconds. That's typically what does it for me. Each press could be a little bit different. I would start at 250 and then just go press a little bit more if needed. I don't like leaving burn marks on any of my stuff, and you know, I don't want to mess anything up. So 250 seems to be the sweet spot, unless you're using a Cricut glitter. If you're using a Cricut glitter, HTV or iron-on, go a little higher, 275, but still watch your material. That Cricut glitter is something else. We won't go there. There's a reason why I use Sizer. All right, so I've got my shirt, and what I'm gonna do first, it's already been washed. Typically, if it's for me, I wash it first. If it's not for me and it's for a customer, I do not wash my items first. Reason being, what I use in my washer might not be what they use in their washer, and if they go put it on for the first time, it's going to cause them a breakout or issues. I have super sensitive skin, so I have to use certain stuff. The other side of that is, typically, if you don't wash it first, it's fine. I've never had an issue with any of my shirts not being washed or dried first. Sure, they may shrink a little, but that's just in general. You have to expect a shirt to shrink. Always, especially being a female. So, press is heated. What I'm going to do is I have folded, because it is a racer back tank top, I have folded at the pits. See? Folded at the pits. So I just grab each seam on each side and flapped it over. I'm going to create a crease right here. You'll see why in a minute. This is a genius thing that I've learned how to do. Alright, so we're going to pull this out, swing that ladder away. And we're just going to do, a light press on this. You do not want to press very hard. Reason being is, it keeps catching. We'll bring that up just a little bit. It keeps catching on my fold. There we go. I want to make sure that it's even. Because if it's not, I'm going to have other problems. And I literally want to just press right at the top for, what? I have it too low apparently. There we go. I didn't check my settings. There we go. Just see how I have it right there on the edge? If you have an easy press, this would be so much easier to do, but I don't have an easy press. And I'm not even gonna put all the pressure down on it, just enough to give me a good base. All right, so now I have my first line of, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a line that goes all the way across. This is how this is how I get my angles, guys. And then, racer backs are pretty tricky because it's really hard to fold in half. So we're gonna we did the top, and now we're going to take the bottom. If it's just a t-shirt, you'll just take the top. But this is a racer back and it doesn't really have a good top. And you're gonna catch both sides, getting it right down the middle. Right down the middle. See? Right there. Then we're going to crease that part. Make sure everything is flat, or as flat as it can be. Sorry guys, not trying to have my back to you. That's just the way that it's working this morning. Alright, and again, checking for creases, wrinkles. We don't want any of that. There's a little crease or wrinkle, it's okay. There we go. No creasing, no wrinkles. Into the press you go. Now this one I am going to press it all down. That is exactly what happened the last time. We'll get through this video. Don't worry guys, I got this. Alright. Going to lift. I will finish showing you how to do this regardless of if my heat press works or not. But first let me pick up the pieces. That could have ended really, really badly, guys. Just saying. Some sort of oil on that. Don't want to get it on my new shirt. Alright, so we fold it in half. And now we have a great line for the middle. That's how you're going to tell where to put your design, so that you don't have to use a level. You don't have to use a T thing. You don't have to use anything but your press. You're welcome. All right, let's get this bad boy aligned. I'm going to do that over here since, you know, this is... Yeah, I'll scoot it over some. It'll still work. It just won't swing. I don't have the swing mechanism now. All right, so we've got our T, our line of where we want it. Actually, I'm gonna do this right on top of my press. Scoot this back, bring this out. I'm really trying to make it so that I'm not putting my back to you guys, but it's not really working. All right. So this is how I like to do it. I like to take off my bottom plate and get my shirt on there, lay it out nice and neat, get all my wrinkles out. Just gives you a better workspace to work with, especially if you're limited with where your heat press is. There we go. Now, whether you do this layer or this layer first is totally up to you. I prefer to do bold layer first, primarily because it's easier to see than this, but this layer first. I take that back. This is glitter, and layering on top of glitter does not work very well. In case you get any of those little corners that end up on top. This first. Shadow first, if you're using glitter. Now, when you put the shadow on first, When you put the shadow on first, the back side, you want to make sure that you offset it just a little bit. Not too much crazy, but just a little bit, because remember, your shadowed font, your base font is going to be over to the right just a little. Right. I had to make sure that I was right. All right, so I've got that on there as straight as it can be. Straight enough for me. Now I'm going to put this back on. I'm usually really good at getting this thing back on there, but there we go. Swing it away very carefully. Very carefully move the rest of the shirt out of the way. Slide it under and bear with me. I gotta figure out how to make this press still without ever ripping my arm off. I'm just gonna hold it instead of, you know, actually letting it do its thing. I'm getting a new one, guys. This is it. That was my final. I'm over it. Zenny heat press, you have failed me. Yep. Alright, so that should be enough time for that one. Just gonna slide it out right here. And now, because I've locked the back to make it so that I can press, it doesn't swing away. Totally fine. It's all fine. I'm just gonna remove the whole plate again. Yep, beautiful. Alright, there's one layer. Now this is the tricky part because it can be really difficult to see. To make sure everything is aligned the right way. So what I like to do is take my cell phone, unless you're working over a bright light. My bright light's over there. I might have to have hubby put one in right here too. Get my flashlight out for my cell phone and just kind of go over it, make sure I got everywhere, make sure that all my letters are spaced appropriately, there's no gaps, there's no overlapping. There's a tiny, tiny, tiny bit right here on the O. Beautiful, got it. Almost done. Alright, let's get this shirt mess out of the way. Get on there, but get out of my way. Alright, there's one. Oi, there's one. Alright. It's usually not this difficult, guys, I promise. Just having a time here. Do not try this at home, kids. That plate under there is very hot. There we go. Okay. Shirt is under. Not being attacked by the thing. I'm going to loosen this so that I can pick it up. It's all good, guys. All good. This is not going to be enough pressure, but I can't get it to go back down now. There we go. I just wanted it to have a little bit. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're good. There we go. Now I'm going to set the timer for 30 seconds and walk away and have a drink. Don't worry, it's just pre-workout. It's not alcohol yet. All right, so that is going. Not that difficult if you have a heat press that did not just shoot off and try to take your face out. Typically, it is super simple. You just apply one and then you apply the other on top of it, making sure that everything aligns properly. Creating that seam, that T seam on your shirt is really what's going to make it so much easier, because if you do like I did, where you have a shadowed font, yes, I know it's still going, where you have a shadowed font where the base layer is glitter or the back layer is glitter, whatever is glitter, go first. Always. I lied. I said that backwards. Not editing that out. Whatever is glitter, go with the opposite first, unless it's both glitter. Good luck layering glitter on top of glitter. Doesn't always work, but if you have a basic and a glitter, always go basic first. Basic first, then glitter. Basic, glitter. Got it? I got it. All right. Moment of truth, guys. Take it off. Let it air out for just a minute. And then remove your mask. Oh, it's so fun! I can't wait to wear this. Look at it. Look at how fun it is. Chaos Coordinator, and you can see, get you close enough, that it is definitely shadowed. And even cooler, guys, because I used this glitter, and you can see where like the leftover glitter is from the weeded part, it put it on the black. So now my black is kind of glittery too. Ha-ha! Chaos Coordinator. Because life in 2020 is pure chaos, right? Right. Tell me you agree. Drop the comment right now. Tell me you agree. 2020 is pure chaos. Pure effing chaos. We'll put it that way. All right, so that, my friends, is how you layer HTV and a shadow font. That's the more important part. So if you haven't watched the shadow font video, go do it right now. Right now. Well, wait until I end the video and you subscribe and then go watch it. Anyways, awesome time, guys. I'm so thankful for all of you guys' feedback and the comments. Keep doing it. I love hearing from you. It makes my day, honestly. It really does. So drop a comment. Tell me how you're doing. Tell me what the Rona has done for you or hasn't done for you. Tell me all about it. Subscribe, like, hit the alert, do all that good stuff, and I'll keep doing videos. Until next time, my beautiful friends, stay safe, and we'll see you next time.